To the casual observer, it's just art. To the critical eye, as shown in this Alabama public television documentary, Thornton Dial's work, brilliant art.
And it asks all of us about genius, you know, and where does it reside?
With no formal education, he can't even read. The 82-year-old began creating as a dirt-poor child in the South, whose family couldn't afford toys, making his own out of cans and string. He worked as a steel worker, carpenter, and bricklayer, then started a family business making painted steel furniture. That gave him more time to create art. And then at the ripe age of 60, he was discovered by art collector Bill Arnett, a skyrocket ride to fame and wealth and controversy.
It would not be a controversial thing to say that there has been racism in the art world.
They wouldn't even look at a work by, say, Thornton Dial and consider it art worthy of the museum.
And in 1993, 60 Minutes profiled Dial in a story that insinuated that Bill Arnett had been exploiting Dial. Both men took great offense.
Mr. Arnett made me what I am, and I really appreciate him for what he did for me.
Dial has some trouble walking these days after a stroke, but he's on the rise again, more popular than ever, more prolific than ever, finally landing a series of shows at major galleries and museums around the country. Some of his work has sold for tens of thousands of dollars.
And I had a chance of a lifetime to sit down with Thornton Dial, my in-depth conversation with him next. You didn't go to school, did you?
No.
Did you learn to read and write?
No.
None of that?
No.
But you know how to be an artist. You're self-taught. How did you start, as a kid?
Well, yeah. Started as I was a kid and playing with stuff, yeah.
Like what? Tell me.
Well, you take for it right there. I used to play with a whole lot of cans and things, and a lot of things I used to play with.
This is your favorite?
You're right.
This is Tuscaloosa.
That's Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa just happened.
I was looking at that storm when it was going down through there. It's here for you to see and see what the Lord have did.
Did you realize when you were putting all this stuff together that it was art, or were you just messing around?
Well, you just satisfy yourself. You know, you're doing things to satisfy your own self. And then after you satisfy yourself and it didn't hold up, well, I got to make another one.
Well, what did you call it before art?
I didn't call it nothing.
Because you didn't go to school for art. Right. Do you understand that some people say things about that? They may be jealous.
Well, I feel that way, too. I feel the same way you speaking that way. Because some people are jealous of that kind of stuff. But you can't be jealous of what God got for you. You know? How? Because that's your mind.
Your talent.
Huh?
And your talent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's the coal mine right there.
Jesus Christ in the coal mine.
Yes.
Tell me about Jesus Christ in the coal mine.
Well, he everywhere. You take for it, after you go down in the mine, you're depending on the Lord. And that's Jesus Christ. You can't depend on nobody else. Who you gonna depend on?
So when people call you folk art, and they try to put you in a category.
Right.
There are some people in the art world say that's racist. It's art.
Right.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's art, too, because actually, I think all art is art.
It seems to me that you don't let any of it bother you.
Nothing. Nothing, and never have.
Not even the controversies?
No.
Not even what people write about you or say about you?
Well, to feel good about it. You know, you have to feel good about something.
Well, I'm just wondering if you look at this stuff and you go, me? All this for me?
Yeah, I think about it. I think about all of that, too, because it was amazing. It was amazing to see stuff that you have did, and people have came and looked at it.
Thornton Dial, so glad you opened up to me. Thank you so much, sir. By the way, the exhibit is running now through August 27th at the Bill Lowe Gallery right here in Atlanta, Georgia.